Very good afternoon and thanks for joining us on Sunshine Report. I am Jane. I know. At a special reception for former People's Democratic Party stalwart and his supporters, one-time National Assembly candidate Olumuyiwa Adu has pledged to work for the continuous progress of the All Progressives Congress (APC) while advancing the cause of his people. Osrc Said Aribisala reports that APC chairman in Ondo State, Adetime, alongside other party leaders, received Mr. Adu to their fold at the MKO Abiola Democracy Park, Akure venue. Ondo State House of Assembly has commenced work on a bill to ensure quality control methods and procedure for post-mortem. The public hearing on the establishment of the state coroner system and to regulate the process of death investigation was held at the Assembly Complex. Akure House of Assembly correspondent Omoshiliola Adesoye Ajayi now reports.
Gathered here are lawmakers, members of the public and other stakeholders in the health sector. They are here to deliberate on how to improve on the process of death investigation in Ondo State in order to ensure quality control method and procedure for post-mortem. While declaring the hearing open, the Chairman House Committee on Health, Dr. Abiodun Faleye, noted that the bill, when passed into law, will provide detailed post-mortem examination. He, however, noted that wider consultation is needed to capture all interest in the sector for a robust bill.
It's very important due to the sensitive nature of the bill as it affects all the members of society at large.
The State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Banji Ajaka, who was represented by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, Foluke Aladenola, while applauding the bill, also called for proper scrutiny of all interest.
It's a collaboration between justice and health. It's not mainly for justice. And of course you can see here, this is a good bill that will affect people from those states that we need to look at this bill critically.
The Special Advisor to the Governor on Health, Professor Francis Faduile, affirmed that the bill will be a determinant for proper investigation into the causes of death, adjust where necessary and ensure culprits are brought to book.
Coroner system's law, which is medical legal, has two fronts. It has the medical, it has the legal. A legal man cannot control the medical section. We have the chief coroner, who is the head of all the coroners. And we have the chief medical examiner, who is the head of the medical examiners. Both of them, we have their own way of controlling them.
Other stakeholders lauded the bill, which they said was timely and would go a long way to curb sharp practices in the sector, shift the burden of investigation from the bereaved, enhance quality health care, and create more jobs. Omoshiliola Adesoye Ajayi, Osrc News.
Taking this story again, at a special reception for former People's Democratic Party stalwart and his supporters, one-time National Assembly candidate Olumuyiwa Adu has pledged to work for the continuous progress of the All Progressives Congress (APC) while advancing the cause of his people. Osrc Said Aribisala reports that APC chairman in Ondo State, Adetime, alongside other party leaders, received Mr. Adu to their fold at the MKO Abiola Democracy Park, Akure venue.
From his family house at Ward 9 in Uro, Akure South local government area of Ondo State, a former candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Olumuyiwa Adu, led his supporters to the streets of Akure. In a carnival-like atmosphere, he moved through the Arakale axis down to Ojaoba, making his intention to join the All Progressives Congress (APC) publication to the admiration of people. A momentary pause was observed at the palace of the Akure monarch to receive royal blessings. From the palace, the Akure-born politician and his supporters processed to the All Progressives Congress Secretariat, where he was set to be received by the party. However, the crowd of supporters, including artisan and youth groups who accompanied the politician, prompted the party's leadership to move to a much bigger location, the MKO Abiola Democracy Park. The state chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Ade Adetimeyi, members of the state working committee, elected and appointed chieftains of the party were present to receive Mr. Adu and some grassroots leaders of the PDP with fireworks.
We achieved this because Akeredolu is working very hard to uplift the standard of progressive APC in Ondo State.
Now a member of the All Progressives Congress, Olumuyiwa Adu, in his address, described his defection to APC as homecoming, promising to work for the party's success to the delight of members.
First and foremost, I appreciate the leaders of the APC that has made the party ready for all of us standing here to say we just must join you. Come to join forces with them so that we can be more stronger. And forward ever, backward never.
Music maestro Abbas Akonde, popularly called Obesere, was on hand to provide the musical spark for the various socio-cultural support group on the entourage of the Akure-born politician and other APC members. The All Progressives Congress used the occasion to receive other prominent opposition members from Idori, Akoko Northeast, Akure North, and Akoko Northwest, including NNPP candidate in the last House of Assembly election, Oluwaseyi Kolawole.
It's a big fish into APC.
Dr. Barrister Olumuyiwa Adu, that's a philanthropist, a man of integrity, a man of sound mind.
The task handed down from the political party to these new members is for them to consolidate their presence at the various ward levels to further make impact for the progress of the All Progressives Congress in Ondo State. Sahid Arabisala, Osrc News.
Over 3,000 local government workers are undergoing promotion interview in about 20 centers across the 18 local government areas of Ondo State. This is sequel to the flag-off of the 2023 promotion exercise by the State Head of Service following Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu's approval. OSRC's Omoshilola Adesoyajayi now reports.
It is the turn of local government workers across the state to take part in the ongoing promotion exercise in the state. While declaring the exercise open in Akure, the state capital, the Chairman Local Government Service Commission, Mr. Femi Idris, said the exercise is not to wishant anybody but to enhance professionalism among workers.
Those of you who are qualified, those of you who are going to be successful, I want you to understand that this is just a step forward in your career progression.
He also commended Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu for his commitment to the welfare of workers in Ondo State.
The glory of God, we thank the governor for giving us his space, for giving us the approval to conduct this exercise, which happens to be the promotion exercise at the local government service.
The head of local government administration, Akure South local government area, Mr. Oladipo Olajide, said government was committed to the welfare and progress of the workforce.
We have to thank, first of all, His Excellency, the Governor of the state, for approving this exercise to take place. And in addition, we thank the Local Government Service Commission for springing into action to make sure that the exercise takes place. This exercise is taking place in several designated places in the state.
For some of the personnel, the 2023 promotion exercise is another call for diligence and efficient service delivery.
All thanks to our amiable governor that did me feel that whoever is deserved to be promoted should be promoted today. So I'm very, very happy, and I believe that I'm part of them.
We have been suffering for the promotion, but thank God for this
talk and do. This man, we appreciate him for giving us this opportunity to do the promotion, and he paid salary at when due. We really appreciate it.
Not less than 3,180 personnel are taking part in the 2023 promotion exercise in over 20 centers across the state. Omoshiliola Adesoye Ajayi, Osrc News.
The Vice Chancellor of the University of Medical Sciences, UNIMED Ondo, Professor Adeshegun Fatushi, and 9 other scholars have been inducted as Fellows of the Nigerian Academy of Science, NAS. While admitting the new fellows in Abuja, NAS President Professor Ekanem Braide said the Academy has over the years maintained an enviable standard and charged the new fellows to sustain it by adding more value to the Academy. Fatusi, a professor of public health and community medicine and a fellow of the Nigerian Academy of Medicine, is a global expert in the field of adolescent health and has served in key global and regional agenda-setting bodies, including the Lancelot Commission on Adolescent Health, where he was the only African-based scholar. Also inducted into the Academy are Professors Paul Abudu, Adesoji Adeshina, Henry Fadamiro, Wasiu Adeyemo, and Olukemi Odukoya, among others. All is now set for the construction of an overhead bridge along Oyaribulem-Irese Road axis in the state capital to ease transportation flow in the area. Special advisor to Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu on transportation, Tobi Ogunlaye, said approval has been given for the commencement of the project by the governor of the project by the State Executive Council. He informed that necessary documents have also been signed and funds have been made available for the construction of the overhead bridge.
It's as a sort of agitation that to have a free flow of traffic to make life better for the good people from those states. And then, that place is a thoroughfare to other states, the north, the south. So we want to make that place very easy for every Nigerian, even the international people that may be coming to Nigeria.
On various gridlock being faced in some parts of Akure, Mr. Ogunlaye called for change of attitude, noting that a mobile court has been put in place to try offenders.
To be facing it with the intensity of disobedience that our people, we've been using publicity, sensation, but they don't. But every day we are climbing them. We will remove your plate number, we tow your vehicle, you will pay, and then I have a good news for you. The good news is that
speaking on the status of free school shuttle, the special advisor on transport said measures are in the pipeline to ensure a smooth running of the bus's operation.
We have mobile courts. Some people may want to claim rights that is good for them to park at an just park anyhow. They want to justify it. They have the right. So we have a dedicated mobile court now. The condition given to us then, we can, because COVID-19 had all crowd. So social distancing, keep so a bus, you see about 120. It's enough crowd to give room for COVID-19. So they gave us some Herculean tax money, so we are able to do this. So from there, this issue of where here and there and there and there, we are looking for a better things to do with it. The buses are intact. We've not sold, we've not auctioned any. So it wasn't a deliberate act.
He therefore appealed to residents to always support the present administration of Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu in his determination to take the state to greater heights. Construction on a work on Orita Obele Okeodu Road in Accra, the state capital, has resumed. As at noon today, the road was being stone-based from OSRC headquarters to Elesari Junction. Representatives of the contractor handling the project, Mr. Bakari Mutairu, said the road is being constructed in phases. He promised that asphalt would be laid on the part of the road being attended to on or before Friday next week. Motorists interviewed commended the state governor, Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, for his commitment to making the roads motorable. They, however, implored the contractor to ensure accelerated work on the road.
Subsequent something is asphalt surface. What will not be the hope of the resident now? In fact, they should be rest assured that before Friday next week, we'll see the God intervention will happen. No problem. Before Friday next week. By the grace of God.
The meantime now, this work has been stopped. But now we can see that the contractor has resumed the work. So the work has started again. So we are very happy to see the work that is going on now. So we pray that the work will not stop. So God will help our government and the contractor to finish the road in time before this is raining.
Ọ̀dà ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹta lè yí kọ́ bá mi kí ìjọba bá mi bì ọkọ̀ kúkú parí rẹ̀ kọ́ parí rẹ̀ kọ́ bá mi dọ̀dà sí. Nǹkan mi lè mú dùn jálẹ̀ lẹ́fọ̀ọ́ kọ́ bá a ṣe kàn jọ abẹ̀hún.
Work on the road was suspended some months back by the contractor due to reasons unknown. In the meantime, selected farmers in Ondo State have been trained by the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development on climate resilient practice in cassava production. At the training and empowerment of cassava farmers as well as extension agents in the Southwest, Ondo State Commissioner for Agriculture and Forestry Ola Yato Aribo said government will not relent in boosting the agricultural sector of the state by taking necessary steps to improve food sufficiency and security in the state. Joy Piros reports that the Ondo State government is partnering Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development to boost cassava production in the state.
Cassava is an important tropical root crop which grows in almost all the states in Nigeria. It is processed to several food forms, among which are gari and fufu, and also used as animal feed and starch. Nigeria currently holds the record as the largest producer of cassava in the world, hence the need to maintain its production. To this end, cassava farmers converged on the Ministry of Agriculture, Akure, for the training and demonstration of climate-resilient practice in cassava production, organized by the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development in partnership with the Ondo State government. Declaring the training open, the Commissioner for Agriculture and Forestry, Mr. Olayato Aribo, represented by the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry, Mr. Edward Ogumola, reiterated government's commitment towards the improvement of agriculture in the state, calling on all participants to key into the opportunity.
When they are taught the various method of how they go by their production, by increasing their productivity, developing the output of the state, we also improve to join them to listen attentively to the lectures so that they can benefit maximally.
The representative of the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, Oluwaseyi Akeredolu, said the training is designed to build the capacity of farmers in climate change and adaptation to improve production, adding that it is expected to increase productivity and promote small, medium and large-scale commercial production of cassava using improved high-yielding varieties.
Most of them, they don't have the knowledge, the period or time the weather condition in their product. They don't have the knowledge that this weather condition can really affect their crop, the time they can plant, and when there is a change in condition of weather, what they can do. So federal government now thought of it on educating them, so that by the time they plant their crops, they will be able to have a good yield.
Mr. Gbenga Olorunfemi took the farmers on a technical session as they were taught on new farming techniques of cultivating cassava to increase its production, after which they proceeded for field demonstration. Participants in the program are thankful for the opportunity accorded them.
It's going to help us because we are going to train our farmers in other local governments, and we are going to let them the new varieties of cassava that is out that will produce more yield than the others we are using before.
We are to explain this training to go to the field to train the other farmers how they can improve in the new varieties of cassava, and as they are improving, the yield will be increased, and through the increasing of the yield, there will be more income in their farming activities, and it will make cassava planting to be more lucrative to our farmers.
Cassava is important not just as a food crop, but also as a major source of income. Therefore, participants are expected to maximize the training in order to improve cassava production in the state. Joy Pius, OSRC News.
And now on sports, Sunshine Stars Football Club of Akure still released their Nigerian Premier Football League NPFL Super 6 qualification, which was achieved earlier in the week at Ondo State Sports Complex, Akure. Michael Olalusi, Achi Naimeka and Udom Ekerete got the much needed goals for Sunshine Stars in the important tie against Dakada FC of Uyo. OSRC's Benga Oluwajano was there and now reports.
Fans of Sunshine Stars Football Club thronged on Ondo State Sports Complex Akure to witness the tie deciding their team's qualification for the Super 6 of the Nigerian Premier Football League. Michael Olalusi gave the Akure Landlords the lead in the 9th minute from a free kick. Moments later, the goal scorer fluffed a chance to score a brace after he missed from the spot. Midfielder Achi Naimeka extended the lead with a thunderous strike that would easily win the goal of the season award in the 26th minute as Udom Ekerete headed home from a cross to finish the job much later. Sunshine Stars coach Edith Agoye thanked his players and football fans in the state for their support and expressed optimism that the team will do well in the Super 6 slated for Lagos in June.
Akure is very happy. Ondo State is very happy. We are very happy to be able to put happiness in the lives of a lot of people today. The Super 6 comprises of the best 3 teams in each group. It's a competition that will be very tough. We understand that. But this team has been built to withstand whatever comes out, and we'll go to Lagos to compete with all the other teams that will qualify, and by the grace of God, by a lot of good job in Lagos, we hope to bring back a continental ticket to Akure.
We don't have to kill ourselves. We have to go back and see what we can do to bring the team back the soonest.
Commissioner for Youth and Sport Development Bamidele Ologun assured that the club's federation conflicture against EFCC FC Abuja will prepare them for the task ahead in the Super 6.
It's a very long journey, but we believe in ourselves from the onset. We want to use the opportunity to thank God Almighty and to also thank Mr. Governor Arakun Oluwarotimi Odunayo Akeredolu for supporting us all the way.
To qualify to Super 6 is not mean that we are there yet. So we have to push ourselves so that we can come out victorious in Super 6. It's our usual something to give them support, and we have to double our effort this time around so that at the Super 6 we make sure we get the league.
Sunshine Stars made the cut for the MPFL Super 6 alongside Bendel Insurance, Rivers United, Lobby Stars, Eyimba FC and Remo Stars. Benga Oluwajano, Osrc News.
Meanwhile, the remarkable performance of Sunshine Stars of Akure in Nigeria Premier Football League (NPFL) thus far has been attributed to determination, diligence, focus, and hard work. The Ondo State team progressed to the playoff round of Super 6 with 27 points after 18 matches. Commissioner for Youth and Sports Development, Bamidele Ologunoluwa, who was at Osrc Media Group, Orita Obele, Akure, said the winning bonus of the team has been jacked up and all players and officials due for it have been paid. Olumide Adeluoye has the details.
The Nigeria Premier Football League (NPFL) abridged 2022-2023 season kicked off January 8 this year with 10 teams each divided into Group A and B. In Group A, Bendel Insurance, Remo Stars and Ayimba made the cut, while Rivers United, Lobby Stars and Sunshine Stars in Group B progressed to the Super Cs. Reacting to the success of the Sunshine Stars of Akure, Commissioner for Youth and Sports Development, Bamidele Ologunoluwa, thanked Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu for his moral and financial support all through the first stanza. He assured that Sunshine Stars of Akure are battle ready for the task ahead of them.
Once a man is determined and you're focused, once you know what you are doing and you are covered by God's grace, everything and anything is possible. We believe we are going to make it. We keep working. We never relent on our efforts. We keep doing what we need to do, and we keep talking to our boys. They need to train hard. They need not lose focus. Ayimba, Rivers and what have you, yes, we respect them, but it's going to be man against man, 11 men against 11 men. So we'll see what will happen, but we're optimistic by God's grace.
The commissioner lauded Ondo State Football Association, headed by Otumba Dele Ajayi, for his immense support towards the success of the Akure side. He reiterated that prudency has been the key to financing the sports sector, noting that no one is owed at Ondo State Football Agency. Ologunoluwa urged the sports-loving fans of Sunshine Stars to continue to support the team, believing that they will finish in the top 3 and subsequently clinch a continental ticket.
Everyone work together. Even there are some people at the back end working day and night. It's a collaborative effort. It's not a one-man show. So we appreciate the support. As of today, we are owing nobody in Osrc. Both the footballers, the crew, all the back end staffs, we are owing nobody a dime. And I can also tell you that during our tenure, we'll be able to increase even the winning bonus. I tell you, none of this is being owed.
The NPFL Super Cs, which kicks off on June 3, will also produce the league season winner. NPFL champions and first runner-up will play in the CAF Champions League, while the second runner-up will vie for the honors in the CAF Confederation Cup. Mobolaji Johnson Arena, formerly Onikan Stadium, Lagos, will host the championship with the 6 clubs playing against one another in a round-robin fixture. Olumide Adeluoye, Osrc News.
And that will be all on Sunshine Reports. Thank you for watching. Good afternoon.